If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, yeah, I've seen the stats. Indiana has lower and affordable home prices, but what are the property taxes like? We get this question all the time when people call us. Not only are home prices less expensive, the tax assessed value of those properties are more affordable. In the late 90s, the courts ruled that Indiana's assessment system was unconstitutional, and as a result, it lacks objective reality. General Assembly to create a new system that must provide for a uniform and equal rate of property assessment and taxation based on property wealth. Indiana's property tax system is 20 years into its new assessment. After property tax caps were enacted and enshrined in the Indiana Constitution, the assessment system and property tax system have been stable without dramatic changes, except for a few special assessing methodologies for unique properties. Enter 2019 and the pandemic. The economy, not only did the pandemic disrupt our everyday norms, it also disrupted the economy. After a brief downturn in the spring of 2020, the economy was reignited through federal spending and low interest rates enacted by the Federal Reserve. I wanted to take you guys on a very specific journey into showing you a house that's actively listed for sale here, just to compare so you can see what the property taxes look like. By the way, my name is frankidials. I'm a real estate agent here in Fort Wayne, Indiana with Keller Williams. Me and my wife, we help people relocate to the area just like we did a couple years ago. We also have one of our good friends, Rachel Ingalls, is helping us help people move to Fort Wayne. So I hope this video is valuable to you. So right now there's a property on 3312 Troutwood Drive, which is one of my most favorite neighborhoods. It's on the north side of town where we live at, off in Lakes of Carroll Creek, which is in Northwest Allen County School District. So this house is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, almost 1,300 square feet. It's listed for $239,000. The homeowner purchased this property for $133,000 back in 2017. Let's just track what the tax assessed value was. The assessed tax value was $116,000. Now here, you're gonna notice something very interesting about the tax assessed value. If the purchase price was $133,000, the tax assessed value was $116,000. As you can see, it's less. Very rarely is the tax assessed value actually approximately 1%. Let's fast forward to last year. As of 2022, the tax assessed value was $189,000. Last year it was $189,000. Here in 2023, this homeowner is listing the property for $240,000. So that's still significantly less. So if you're moving to Fort Wayne, this is an Indiana constitutional law that the government has put in place to make sure that property taxes don't run rampant and run out of control. So let's talk about the history of property taxes in the state of Indiana. So 20 years ago, there was a cap-based system put in place. As a result of the 1% tax cap system that uses objective reality and property taxation system based on property wealth. We're capped at 1%. You don't have to worry about arbitrarily your property taxes just going up randomly. And that's the biggest thing that I wanted to highlight in this video when people ask about moving to Fort Wayne. I'm not sure how it's done in other cities or other states such as California, Texas, or Florida, or anywhere else for that matter, New Jersey for that matter. But here, Indiana has a very strict tax cap system. So, but if property values were to go up rapidly, Indiana has already taken measures to mitigate any rapidly increasing property taxes. So I hope this information was valuable to you. I get this question all the time. If you're thinking about moving to, from, or around Fort Wayne, feel free to reach out to myself or Francesca. We have a free relocation guide below. We love helping people move to Fort Wayne like we did a couple years ago. I'm also a veteran, so we specialize with VA loans. Actually, a couple moved here not that long ago, and we're so happy that they came here. If you're thinking about moving out here, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to give you a tour. We've been doing that for the past year and a half. No matter how many videos you watch. You might watch this video or some other videos. We highly recommend visiting the city. We can take you around and show you some houses, also point you in the direction of different parts of town, restaurants, some live events as well. We have Francesca as well and Rachel Ingalls that are helping out to give people the full tour of Fort Wayne. Go into the description. We have a free relocation guide that is also helpful to tell you just about places to work, things like Parkview Regional Medical Center. Check out our last video where we talked about things to do in downtown Fort Wayne. We'll see you next time.